Week 3 Championship predictions. Last week I had somewhat of a meh. I ended up getting 4 correct results, basically, that being a win or a loss, and I got no correct scores. So that has left me with 4 points in my little point system. However, with that being said, I did get 1 prediction spot on, and it was prior to the Sunderland match. I said on TikTok we were going to win 3-2, and we only went and won 3-2, as being shown here. So I think all can be forgiven, and we move on to this week. But yeah, please do just let me know, guys, if you enjoy this video, enjoy these type of videos, by liking, subscribing, and comment what videos you want to see. And if you disagree with any of those, I read them, and then I go back and I look at them after the results that came in, and I see who actually got them correct. And fair play to the people who do. But yeah, just please like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. It helps me out a ton. We'll get straight into things. Alright, Watford Burnley is the first game. So evenly matched, it's not even funny. Watford obviously won their first game 1-0, and then they ended up losing their drawing against their second game against West Brom. Burnley won their first game 1-0 and then drew their second game against Luton 1-1. So realistically, they're on the exact same points, they're on the exact same goal difference, the exact same goals for and against. This one I can't decide, so I'm going 2-2. It has to be a draw here. They are so evenly matched, it isn't even funny. So yeah, but that's going to be a thriller match tonight. I'm definitely going to be watching that. Then we've got Cardiff versus Birmingham. Birmingham obviously beat Huddersfield Town. Cardiff obviously lost against Reading. So I am inclined to go with a 1-0 win to Birmingham here. Birmingham sitting 6th, Cardiff sitting like 13th or something. Birmingham have had a very good start, and I think I was completely wrong to say if relegation was on the cards. I think they'll sit mid-table pretty okay. Off the pitch they've got a lot of problems, but on the pitch they're doing very, very good this season. At least so far. There's only 2 games in, but I had to see them beating Cardiff. So yeah. Then we've got Sunderland QPR. Realistically, right, we're gonna lose to QPR. QPR beat Middlesbrough 3-2. As much as like we have beat Bristol City, they aren't like as good as Middlesbrough. They aren't as good as QPR, and that draw against Coventry aren't even as good as QPR in my eyes. So I'm expecting a 1-0 loss, but on the basis of being optimistic, I'm gonna stick 1-1 because we are sitting second. We are going into our last game beating Bristol City the exact same way that QPR beat Middlesbrough 3-2. So I'm gonna stay 1-1. However, I wouldn't be surprised if we did lose, and I wouldn't be annoyed either. Then we've got Blackpool versus Swansea. Blackpool obviously beat lost to Stoke City, and Blackburn obviously beat Swansea. So this one, again, both teams not doing too great, but Swansea are doing a lot worse than Blackpool. So for that reason, I'm also gonna go for a 2-1 win to Blackpool. But I think this one again could go either way, but I think I'm more inclined to see Blackpool to win it. Then Millwall lost to Sheffield United last week. Coventry got their game postponed, but Millwall also, I believe, beat Stoke on the opening day, and I think Millwall here could probably beat Coventry, but I'm gonna end up going, I don't know, because Coventry obviously did lose against Bristol City in the Cup, but were they playing a full side? I can't tell you, I wasn't really watching. I just know they lost 3-0. I'm gonna say a 2-0 win to Millwall. Very bold, and if they don't win by 2 goals, or if they don't even win, I will not be surprised, but I think Coventry could have a bit of a downfall here. Then we've got Huddersfield, who are definitely having a downfall, losing to Birmingham City in their second game, and in their opening game losing to Burnley. Not great. Stoke obviously beating Blackpool and then losing against Millwall. I'm gonna go with a 2-2 draw here, similarly to the Watford Burnley game. However, I think if anyone is to edge it here, it is going to be Stoke. I think they are looking a lot better than Huddersfield, but I just really want Huddersfield to do well again. I feel so bad if they go into a relegation battle after losing in the playoff final. It's just it's not good at all. Then we've got Hull City Norwich. Norwich obviously not doing great, losing their opener and then drawing against Wigan. Hull drawing against Preston and then in their opener beating Bristol City. Hull are sitting 5th whilst Norwich are sitting 21st. However, with that being said, Norwich are obviously a better side than Hull. I hope I was saying Hull. But yeah, Norwich are a better side than Hull. But if they lose, I will not be too shocked. But I am going to go with a 1-0 win to Norwich. I'm assuming they've got to pick up pace eventually, because if not, they're not going to get promotion and they're going to be stuck in this league for a long time, because then parachute payments aren't going to last forever. Now, Luton versus Preston. Preston drew against Hull. Luton obviously drew against Burnley, and this is in the second game. And then initially Luton drew to Birmingham and Preston drew to Wigan, so basically sitting very similar on points. But I'm gonna go with a 3-2 win to Luton. Last week we had 2 3-2 results. I'm gonna have to stick one in this week, and I'm gonna see Luton to beat Preston here. Then we've got Rotherham Reading. Reading beating Cardiff, which for me was a little bit of an upset. I think Reading, I expect them to go down. And then Rotherham last week obviously not playing because Coventry postponed the match. Then we've got in week 1, Rotherham I believe drew to Swansea, yeah, and then Reading obviously did lose to Blackpool. I'm going to say here a draw, and I'm going to go with a 0-0. Both teams for me could be in a relegation battle, and both teams for me not too great. However, Rotherham have surprised me recently, picking up results when I thought they were going to go straight back down, and I think if they played Coventry they could have even picked up a result there, so I wouldn't be surprised if Rotherham edged this. And I was being a bit harsh with them and Wigan in the last video, saying they weren't good enough or saying they weren't good teams, when in reality they've surprised me, and I think they could definitely have a high chance of staying up. With that being said, Wigan versus Bristol, I'm going to go with a 2-1 win to Wigan. Bristol for me didn't look too good last week, and I think they're going to really struggle this year. Opening game lost to us. However, they did pick up a few goals, that's why I have got them scoring here. But Wigan are really surprising me, so if they carry on winning, then fair play to them, and I have got them to win against Bristol City here. Middlesbrough Sheffield United. Now this is a cracking game. Middlesbrough obviously lost to QPR, but they did score 2 goals, so scoring isn't too much of a problem. Sheffield United kept a clean sheet against Millwall, 2-0 win. And then initially in the first game, Middlesbrough drew to West Brom and Sheffield United lost. I'm gonna go with the 3-3 draw here. Very, very out there, but I think this one could be very high scoring. Both do love to score, and both teams are also quite evenly matched here, so yeah. And then another cracking game, West Brom versus Blackburn. Blackburn beat Swansea. West Brom obviously drew against Watford, and then in their first game, Blackburn obviously beat I forgot who it was, QPR, and then West Brom did end up drawing against Preston. So yeah, another one. I think I'm going to end up going with the we'll go with something very, very out there. We'll go with a 4-2 win for Blackburn. Very, very out there, but I might as well put something in like that, and then we'll have a look at what the table will look like if those results come in. So we'll be sitting 5th in the table, which I'm not obviously too unhappy about, and this is what the relegation will look like. Bristol, Swansea, Coventry. Ignore Coventry really though, it will be Huddersfield, because Coventry have a game in hand. Same with Rotherham, is sitting there in 17th. I think they could finish a lot higher. Obviously they've got that game in hand, but yeah, it's upsetting to see like the likes of Norwich down here. That's quite a big upset. But yeah, it's only the 3rd game and these all won't come off, but that is my predictions. Let me know your guys' predictions and let me know if I got any of these wrong. But thank you so much for watching, guys, and have a fantastic day. Please like and subscribe.